Alright guys, we're back out at sea. So we're in port, did the unload, and then we had a couple of days delay just getting our next unload time lined up properly. So got a few jobs done, and yeah, so nice to be back out here. So I've got all the gear in the water now. Boys are just having a bit of a sleep. I'll get them up in an hour or so and we'll start hauling and see how the day's gonna work out. And we've got 10 knot variables for the next week or so anyway, guys. So yeah, pretty stoked. So yeah, start of a new trip. We're up in the Timor Sea in between Indonesia and Darwin, Australia. And we're right out on the border. We had the Border Force plane fly over us last night and heard them talking to a couple other boats, but they didn't call us up. So yeah, we're right out on the edge of the border and getting this trip started. Starting to see a few nice tracks.
That in the split put me right on my back. I got
Alrighty, let's get some gear in the water. So we got out here yesterday and hauled a few traps, had a very, very successful day, so we'll see what today brings. So we've just started, got about 5 traps in. Weather's beautiful and calm. And I'm just downloading the forecast now actually, so. We'll get these in the water and pack yesterday's fish. And boys will have brekkie, and then we'll start hauling these ones. Little eel.
I'll grab it.
It's a good size.
It's a big one, eh?
Yeah. Go, Cody. Just like that. Hey, look at these guys. Hey, you scared of the eel? Gold. Well, the eel's quite happy. He's gone back. Just run across a bit more Indonesian gear floating around. I'll get the boys to try and recover it. It's either that or a bale of cocaine, but I don't think it's cocaine.
Right there.
Is there?
Yeah.
Go to the other steering station. Yeah, 2 o'clock in the morning. I've been steaming all night, just moving. Yeah, so I just got to the new place. Now I've got this guy swimming around. So he's lit up in the IQL spotlight. As you can imagine, being a Kiwi, not a huge fan of snakes. It's quite quick. Stay away from my boat, buddy. Yeah. Now, someone told me if you see sea snakes around, it's generally there's rough bottom around, foul bottom reefs. So yeah, quite interesting. So yeah, I'll just wait another couple of hours and I'll get these guys up, and we'll start the day. So yeah, stepping all night. But it's all part of the job. Yeah, so beautiful weather anyway. Little bait ball under the lights. Classic. Be quite happy feeding on whatever they're feeding on. Bit of phytoplankton. So I've got the IQL lighting on, and yeah, it's epic, absolutely epic. Certainly drags a bait in anyway. So well done, Glenn. Bait catches. How's that for a sunrise? So we're just shooting gear. We've got 3 strings in the water now, and we're just about to shoot the last one. Alright, spin this around. And we'll get the first one in the water. So as you can see, humps and hollows, a little bit of sign there, but the sign, what I'm finding is you're not seeing the schools of fish or a lot of sign during the night. Could be just me, but once the sun comes up, you start seeing the schools of fish. And let's drop these revs a bit. And the go up here is that the fish go off the bite at night, so for the traps anyway. All right, first one goes over. Event it. Start tracking, and I'm tracking on 2 plotters as well, so I'm tracking on my one as well. Get that angle a bit more uniform, and away we go. So yeah, I've got 3 strings in the water already, and the go normally is to have your last traps going over just on sunrise, which is essentially what we're doing. There's only 12 traps in this string. So get it in the water, and you want your traps to go through at least one tide change, you know, slack tide. So and our slack tide today on time 0 is at 10 to 9. So it's 10 past 6 now. So I won't start hauling until about 10 o'clock this morning. I'll let it have a good soak, and we'll start hauling about 10, rip it up and get it straight back in the water again. Yeah, so that's the idea of it. Amazing clarity on these cameras. So I'm bottom mapping as I go. I've got the wasp doing the wasp thing, giving me the hardness, bottom hardness and what have you. And also got the Fruno 1150. The wasp, and 2 separate time 0 systems, my one and the boat one. And the weather is horrible again. Yeah, last trip was the same. It's just been glorious. And I haven't been up here for a wet season yet, so I don't know what to expect. I believe that June, July, August are the worst months weather-wise. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. And of course we've got the cyclone season coming, but with the time 0, I can track them really easily, track the cyclones. I know what they're doing, and And the great thing here, of course, is we're only 18 hours from port, 18, 20 hours from port. So if one looks like it's brewing and it's going to come directly over us, I can run away. I can just, you know, it's not like being in the Coral Sea where you're 2 or 3 days from port. We're only 18 hours, so if one looks like it's getting nasty, I can just bloody go back to Darwin and get myself secured in the duck pond, and you're safe and secure. So yeah, and that's not far off, cyclone season, not far off at all. I think we had 6 last year. Yeah, so alright, I'll carry on shooting this gear. Yeah, just picking up a bit more Indonesian gear. Floating around. Cheers, guys. Yeah, so we're only getting the polystyrene boxes, the polystyrene floats, and a little bit of string. So this back up, it was right beside my gear. So I'll back up and we'll grapple our gear and carry on fishing. Oh, what a shot! Cody's on fire. Shark down there below the floats. Multiple sharks below the floats. Yeah, so picking up rubbish as we go. Holy smokes. Look at that. And it's interesting, it looks like he's eating one of the fish. I can see a fish there, it looks like he's eaten it and regurgitated it. Yeah, he has. See those 2 fish there? Oi! What do you reckon, Cody? Looks like he's
Been spat up, mate?
yeah, he's eaten it and regurgitated it probably as we were coming up through the depths. So he's been having a feed of gold band. Wow, what a fish.
Is that one too?
Yeah, 3 of them, eh?
Up a bit.
Wow. What a fish. And if you look at the entrance, it's like, how the hell did he jam his way into there? How's that, eh? I mean, how does he get into there, bro?
They curve him out sometimes.
Yeah, mate.
Getting that
It's,
right out.
it's like he's taking a running start at it, eh? Like a ram raid.
Yeah. Just destroyed that finger as well.
Yeah, mate. Wow. And that's the 3rd trap of the day, so great start to the day. Awesome. Well, sun's just rising on another beautiful day. Today's our last day, so it looks like we've got borderline weather conditions again today. Yeah, absolutely glorious. Yeah, so we're just getting the last traps in the water. And we'll start hauling the ones that we had in overnight. Yeah, beautiful conditions. So we've still got the full moon in the sky. Full moon was a couple of days ago. Yeah, so moon in the sky and the sun just rising. Certainly can't complain. Get these last couple of traps in the water, and the boys will have some breakfast, and we'll rip into it. Put a sign on the wasp system. And it's quite strange, this fishery, you don't really see any sign until after daylight, so I have been seeing some marks. But yeah, generally you don't see any sign until after the sun comes up, and then all of a sudden the schools of fish appear, so not sure what's happening there, whether it's whether they go up in the mid-water during the night. I know there's a lot of lice around during the night, sea lice. So yeah, still learning the fishery, so yeah, it's quite intriguing. Certainly different to how things go in New Zealand, that's for sure. That looks like the last trap. Yep, last trap in the water. Stop tracking. I'm tracking on both plotters, ×0 plotters. Alright, job done. Gear in the water. Eddie's just shooting the last floats now. Nice and safe, he's standing back from the rope. That's it. Gear in the water. Safety chain back on. Gary's hosing down the deck, and yeah, breakfast time. Beautiful weather.